All right, boys and girls, so we've been studying invasive species, and an invasive species does two things. It's something that's not native, and it causes harm. So if something's not native to Ohio, that means that it didn't come from Ohio originally. It used to be somewhere else first, and then it moved into Ohio and invaded Ohio. And if it's an invasive species, it not only moved in and invaded, but it's also causing harm here in our state. So today you're going to start some research. Between today and tomorrow, you're going to work on this project. You're going to research and find out some information about an invasive plant that lives in Ohio and also an invasive insect that lives in Ohio. So here on this page, we're on the Ohio Department of Natural Resources webpage, and this is the list of invasive plants that live in Ohio. So you can choose one of these that you want to learn more about. You're trying to figure out two things about it. To know what makes it an invasive species. Number one, where did it come from? It's not originally from Ohio, so where did it come from? And number two, what harm does it cause? What makes it an invader that's causing harm? So when I look at this list, you can click on any one of these to find out more about it. So if I choose the Japanese honeysuckle and I want to research that one, I click on it and more information comes up. And you can read down through here to, again, figure out where did it come from and what harm does it cause. Those are the two things that make it an invasive species. If I don't want the Japanese honeysuckle, then I can choose a different one. Maybe I want to choose garlic mustard, and I click on that one, and I find information on that one. So it's up to you which one you want to choose. You're going to choose one of these invasive plants from Ohio to do a little research on. Then you're also going to be picking out an invasive insect. So I'm also sharing this page with you. These are the invasive insects that are in Ohio. And these invasive insects, you're looking at this list and you're choosing one of these. And again, you're picking out the two facts about it that make it an invasive species. Where did it come from? If it's not native to Ohio, where did it come from? Where did it move from to move into Ohio? And number two, what harm does it cause? What trouble does it bring to Ohio? So we've already studied the emerald ash borer, so I'm going to ask you to choose something different than that one. You could choose the Asian longhorn beetle, and again, when you click on it, it brings up some information about it. Or if you don't want that one, maybe you're going to choose the gypsy moth. And again, when you click on it, it brings up more information about it. You're trying to, again, figure out where did it come from and what harm does it cause in Ohio. You're going to put this information in a Google slideshow. Your Google slideshow is going to include information about an invasive animal in Ohio and an invasive insect in Ohio. So let me know if you need help or have any questions. And remember this whole time that something that's invasive is like an invader. It moves in from somewhere else and it causes trouble. Let me know if you need help. See ya.